Alright, let's look at the homework 7.2, problem number 1. Alright, so let's use substitution to evaluate this integral. Alright, so here, since cosine has odd power, right? So I'm going to pull one of the cosine out. Alright, so I'm going to write it as, alright, 7 is just a constant, so I'll put it outside. Alright, integral. We have sine squared of x, and I'm going to just take only cosine squared of x. Alright, then I'm going to leave one of the cosine out here with respect to x. Right? So I'm going to let u be sine of x. So here's the substitution. Let u be sine of x, right? Then go through the usual drills. So take the derivative of u with respect to x, which is cosine of x. Then take the reciprocal of both sides to get dx over du is equal to 1 over cosine of x, and then multiply through by du to isolate dx. So you have a du over cosine of x. Alright, then since u is sine, it's probably better to rewrite cosine squared. So here, cosine squared as 1 minus sine squared using trig identity. Right? Then this can be rewritten as, right, 7 is just a number, so leave it out there. Alright, so sine squared, so that will be u squared, right? And 1 minus sine squared, so 1 minus u squared. Alright, I'm going to leave cosine as it is, so you have a cosine of x, because we want to be we can cancel it later. And dx, we just found out that it's equivalent to du over cosine of x. Alright, then we can cancel cosine of x on top and the cosine of x on the bottom. Alright, then leave you with this simple integration here. Alright, so this is going to be 7 integral. Alright, I'm going to distribute u squared to 1. We have u squared minus, and distribute the u squared to negative u squared, so negative u to the 4th power, right, with respect to du. Right, then we can just use power rule to evaluate this integral. Antiderivative of u squared would be u cubed over 3 minus antiderivative u to the 4th is u to the 5th over 5. And then since this is an indefinite integral, so I'm going to put the plus some constant c. Alright, then we're going to put the original variable back in. So since u is initially sine of x, so you have a sine cubed of x over 3 minus sine to the 5th of x over 5, and then plus some constant c. Right? Then that's it. So this is the antiderivative in general form. Right? So let's type it in. All right, we got 7 times, all right, so sine cubed of x divided by 3 minus sine to the 5th of x over 5 and plus some constant c. Right? So let's submit for testing. Alright, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.